Hi everyone, I'm Chase with the Gwinnett County Public Library. Happy Asian Pacific American Heritage Month! For those who may not know, during the duration of the month of May, we celebrate the contributions and influences of Asian and Pacific Americans to the history, culture, and achievements of the United States. To celebrate Asian Pacific American Heritage Month, I present to you A Taste of Asia, a virtual program where we will be going through how you can make different Asian recipes at home. Many of these recipes I've learned growing up as an Asian American, watching family and friends cook, and others I have learned in resources such as those you can find in cookbooks and online resources at the library. Today we will be making a Southeast Asian version of spring rolls, a staple dish you can find in different versions all throughout Asia. Here are the ingredients you will need. So the first thing you're going to need is some rice paper. Here you can see I have a particular brand, but any rice paper will do. Next, you'll want some rice vermicelli. These are going to be the noodles in our spring rolls. To make our spring rolls vibrant and fresh, we're going to add some fresh vegetables and herbs into the mix. Make sure you wash all the produce you will be using. We'll be needing some red leaf lettuce, cucumbers, and with these you'll want to julienne them or cut them into long slivers like this. The next few things are optional and can be alternated with other vegetables or herbs. Cilantro, mint, green onions, and you'll want to cut them into smaller pieces. Next are some herbs that may be a little bit more difficult to find, but can be found at an Asian grocer. They really elevate the taste of the dish. First, you'll want to find some Thai basil. And secondly, you want to find some cilantro leaves or sawtooth coriander, and you can see where it gets its name from the saw-like leaves. You can also add meat to your spring rolls if you like. Today I will be adding some shrimp to mine, but feel free to add or omit any according to your taste. Here are the list of ingredients written out for you. Feel free to pause or bookmark the video here to remember what you'll need. We are going to start first by preparing our rice vermicelli noodles. In a pot, boil about 3 to 4 cups of water. Add salt to the water so the water is seasoned and can reach boiling point quicker. Once the water starts to boil, add 1 bundle of rice vermicelli noodles into the water. Continue to move the noodles in the water so they do not clump and stick to the bottom of the pot. Continue stirring and letting the noodles sit in the pot for about 8 to 10 minutes. You will know when the noodles are ready when they are all white in appearance. You can also taste the noodles to get the desired texture you want, similarly to pasta noodles. Once the noodles are done cooking, run them under cold water. Continue moving the noodles around so they do not stick to each other. Once the noodles cool down and you're able to touch them, begin taking some out with your hands and wrapping them around your fingers to form bundles like this. Place the bundles in a colander to extract any moisture left in the noodles. Let the bundles sit for about 10 minutes to draw out any excess water. Now that we are done with our noodles, we are ready to begin wrapping our spring rolls. You'll want to put all the ingredients you will be putting into the spring rolls out together so you can wrap them quickly. Take a sheet of rice paper and dip it into some warm water for about 10 seconds. You can fill a pan with some water and place the paper into the pan to fully immerse it. Place the paper on a flat surface and let it sit for a few seconds to soften. Once the paper is soft, you can begin adding your ingredients. Start by adding your ingredients at the end closest to you. There's no particular order to what you place into the spring roll, but I usually begin with the vegetables and herbs. Once you fill the spring roll with what you want, begin wrapping the roll away from you as so. When you reach the halfway point, this is a good time to place any meat you want to the roll. After placing the meat, fold the sides inwards and finish by wrapping the roll closed. And there you go! You have successfully wrapped a spring roll. Here it is again so you can see how it's wrapped again. Place the paper on a flat surface and begin adding your ingredients. Placing them on top of each other helps to keep the vegetables and herbs packed together in the roll. Wrap the roll away from you. When you reach the halfway point, add any meat you like. Fold the sides inwards and finish by wrapping the roll closed. You can make many spring rolls with this recipe, so keep trying until you get the consistency you want. Now let's talk about sauce. With any good spring roll, you're going to need a sauce. Today I'm going to show you a Laotian sauce we use when we eat spring rolls. The sauce is sweet and salty and provides a great umami flavor. Here's what you need for the sauce. Start by measuring out 2 cups of water, half a cup of sugar, 2 tablespoons of fish sauce, a pinch of salt, the juice of 1 lime, 3 cloves of garlic, and the last is optional. You can add some Thai chilies for a little heat. Here are the list of ingredients for the sauce written out for you. Feel free to pause or bookmark the video here to remember what you'll need. For the sauce, you're going to want to mash your garlic and chili together. I'm using a traditional mortar and pestle to mash everything together, but if you do not have one, you can grind everything up in a food processor. When everything is together, add a pinch of salt to help combine everything together. The salt will help break down the ingredients. Once the mixture begins to look like a paste, set it aside. We will be adding this to our sauce mixture. Turn your stove onto medium-high heat and place a pot with your half a cup of sugar in it. Make sure to continually stir the sugar in the pot so the sugar does not stick to the bottom and burn. As the sugar heats up and liquefies, once it is fully dissolved, we will be adding our 2 cups of water. Add the water very slowly and make sure the water fills up the bottom of the pot. Move the sugar around so it does not stick to the bottom as it solidifies. Add some salt to the mixture to help break down the sugar. Continue letting the now sugar water sit on the stove until it boils. Now that the sugar is fully dissolved and is a liquid, turn the heat off on the stove and let the mixture cool down. Now we are ready to season our sauce. To the cool mixture, add the juice of 1 lime to the mixture, and then add 2 tablespoons of fish sauce. Conclude by adding your Thai chilies and garlic paste. Make sure to give the sauce a good stir before serving, and there you go. You've made your own authentic Laotian sauce, perfect for spring rolls. And there you have it, your very own authentic Southeast Asian spring rolls. These rolls are perfect as appetizers and for a quick healthy snack. They are best served and eaten fresh, so make sure you have enough for everyone. One of the best things about Asian dishes is the ability to customize any dish to your palate. If you decide to make this dish, share your pictures with us and show us what you added to your spring rolls. I hope you have enjoyed this video. Make sure to check out other programming content that we will be releasing soon. Again, happy Asian Pacific American Heritage Month, and I'll see you in the next video.